live and in color, right here. Tower Langton. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you, Jeff?
Fantastic. And Max Bomani here with a Life Box. Okay, now you have a fantastic project that you just worked on. It's Finding Anissa Jones, right?
That's correct. Yes, it's a short film. A group of filmmaker friends and I filmed August of last year. A little bit about that. I was in the beach on Valentine's Day in Playa del Rey last year, in 2016. And I knew Anissa Jones, the late child actress, had lived there and grown up there. And I just had this idea of I would love to do something, a little bit of a tribute film about her, because last year was the 40th anniversary of her passing.
Gosh, already.
Yeah, August 28th of 2016. She died in 1976. So I wanted to do this little tribute film, and then it evolved from there into a piece of an aunt and a nephew and other characters.
And for those who don't know, she was on a great show, iconic show, Family Affair.
Correct.
And she was Buffy.
Yes.
And were you a big fan of the show growing up, or did you just
I was
find
born
it out?
2 years after it ended. So I first discovered the show in 1996 when I was working at Disney. I would work the night shift, so I was watching shows in the afternoon, Family Affair and a couple other ones that were on in the 60s, early 70s, and I just fell in love with it. And it was around that time I had learned, pre-internet, that she had passed away.
Right, yeah, because it kind of left off because a lot of people have no idea. And tonight, obviously, we were with Johnny Whitaker, you know, tonight, and of course, and we both know Kathy Garver, who played Sissy.
Right.
And matter of fact, your stepson Scott's here tonight.
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine.
Yeah, as ours as well. And so your project now, I mean, I happen to see the bits of it. I've seen the trailers of it, which are really, really good. I think that, I know you had a budget on this, as every film does.
Right.
But I'll tell you this, you wouldn't know it from the quality of the film. And I really mean that, not just because we're friends, but I mean, I really mean that. The quality of your film was really, really well. And I liked the way you went in. So I actually thought, and I know you, and I didn't know your history here, so I thought you really had some type of connection to her personally, friends, family, whatever, first. So that's why when I watched it, that's why I didn't ask you this. I didn't ask you this off camera, but I actually, wanted to know if you really did, because that's how good the piece was.
Thank you, yeah, and I can't wait for you to see the full 10-minute film.
Definitely.
I tried to make it real, again, as a tribute, not faking anything, but I knew a little bit from people that did know her, a little bit about her personally. And as much as I love Family Affair, I wanted it to be a tribute to Anissa, and I don't want to mess with copywriting. I do show a few pictures of Anissa in the film that I own the copyrights to. So I'm not busting anybody's, I'm not taking anyone's
and nobody's
work.
gravy away, right?
Yes,
yeah,
right, exactly. So everybody that worked on this project were professionals. We're all independent professional filmmakers, so everybody knew what they were doing. They were willing to work for peanuts. We did it as a SAG film because my co-star Brandon, who played my nephew, played Austin, he was a SAG actor, so I went signatory, which was great. Then I had more respect because I worked with the union, and I respect the unions. I'm not a union person at this time because this is all new to me.
Right.
But everybody came together. Camera people, musician. A friend of mine is a great, talented musician.
Give names and love.
Curtis Peoples. He's performing in Hollywood all the time. He's great. Shayna Gannon is my director. She's in Michigan right now, finishing up her baby short. So I had a lot of people that came together. I brought a few people on. So we had a really good time doing this, and we ended up evolving the story more of this aunt that I played somebody at the time, a 42-year-old woman who goes with her 19-year-old son. She lost her sister to cancer, his mother, and her dying wish was to have her ashes scattered on the beach in Playa del Rey, just like Anissa Jones was, which is the truth. Anissa, her ashes were scattered after she passed. And we even got 2 weeks before the filming started, we were given access by the very generous tenants in her old house, 100 Reese Street, which Johnny and I were talking about earlier, to film in the yard. So I got to film there. I was all prepared to film on the street, and we were able to film in her yard.
That's amazing.
For the second day of shooting. We shot it in 2 days, and another interesting thing, or just how it worked out, the 2-day shoot we wrapped on August 7th. It was August 6th and August 7th of last year. I was accepted into the Stella Adler Academy Short and Sweet Film Festival this year, which our official premiere with the festival was August 7th. So 1 year from the day we wrapped, we got to show our film on, thank you, on Hollywood Boulevard. So
and so, do you have any shows coming up right now somewhere at any of the film festivals that you can tell me right now, or you give me a list later on as they come about?
I will give you the list as they come.
Of course.
I am
going. Max and I definitely will come out and
Oh,
cover you. You know
actually,
that.
one thing I will do, I can tell you, sometime after Labor Day, I'm not sure yet, I'm going to get a local venue, probably in the Valley, and we were going to have a showing like this, invite friends, local filmmakers, you know, Johnny, whoever wants to come, you gentlemen, free, just want to bring people in, just to show the film. I would love to even do something to help, like minor consideration.
Great organization.
Yeah, I'm starting to get to know them through all the child actors.
Scotty Schwartz and a bunch of those guys are dear friends of mine.
They're awesome. Rachel, I know.
Yeah, absolutely. Rachel too.
Yeah, so I'd love to support organizations like that. I wasn't a child actor. I wasn't allowed to be an actor. I grew up in New York. I was allowed to do theater and in school, and that was it until I had to make the move here myself. But you know, I enjoyed it, and
you coming in now. You have a little bit of, I'll keep it short, but you have a background in working around Hollywood, you know.
A little bit, yeah.
You know? And I said this before it got on air, is that the feel really seems like you know, you really had a top-notch organization put it together, you know, and everything else. Editing, everything else was, you know, the whole production of it really, from what I've seen of it so far, is really excellent. I'm going to show it to you this weekend to my co-host here, Max. But I mean, you know, really was well put together.
Thank you.
I mean, everything was really well done, and I know it's not easy doing it on a shoestring budget.
Exactly. Yeah. Everybody did it professionally. There's so much talent, as you gentlemen know, in this town that not everybody's famous, not everybody's work is seen on TV. But they have a passion. We all are on tight budgets, and you know, I paid everybody. It wasn't a lot, but everybody got paid and got credit. And I told everybody on my team, you know, I've done production assistant work, I've done a little bit of acting, now producing, writing. Writing is my passion, my number one passion, but I do the other stuff.
And she's not even wearing a hat right now. I gotta make you laugh once in a while.
Right?
I mean, yeah, but no, that's very true, and it is, and that's what shows. But you did a fine job from everything I've seen so far.
Thank you. Yeah, and I told everybody on my team, thank you for doing this for next to nothing. I appreciate it. And when I told them, when you have a project, even if you need a PA, come get me. I'm there for you.
Absolutely.
You know, and it's been.
Where can we find you on social media?
I am on Facebook. I'm on Twitter occasionally, but Instagram, Tara2273. And Facebook, just my name, Tara Langton. I'm on there. Have my New York Mets hat on. You can find me on there right now. And we'll just ask any questions.
Well, I'll tell you what. So I mean, I'm going to post this all on there,
okay.
and give me a list of the credits of everybody, and it'll go on
Sure.
there too this week,
Okay.
as well as a link to any of your followings for Facebook or anything else for the movie itself.
Okay,
and
great.
So that way it is, and any festivals you're in, you know, of course, you can call me or email me, and it'll be up there in a minute, you know, for it. But
yeah, no, we're still applying. We're still going to do it even into the new year because we missed some of the early ones. But as my director said, you can't rush this just because you want to get into a certain film festival.
No, you make it organic and it'll build.
Yeah,
Definitely.
That's what we're doing.
It's a fine enough film that you let it build and it'll build up by itself.
Exactly.
You know,
So that's what
just
we're
a little
doing.
stuff,
You know,
right.
so we into the new year. We're still going to apply to some more film festivals. Like I said, we're going to show it locally. And then next year, I have another a feature coming up that Rachel Lindsay Greenbush has been generous and kind to agree to come on board. So we'll have more for you on that. You know.
We'll have to talk about that one.
Yes.
Tara Langton right here, live and in color, finding Anissa Jones, okay? Fantastic. For the Lifebox here, Max Bomani. You're right here. And how was Sheena's show tonight, by the way?
Oh,
was
it was wonderful. I didn't even know who was all going to speak tonight. And I just, for the first time in my life, got to meet Rodney Allen Rippey. I love him growing up. I'm a big fan.
Right.
And John Whitaker. I met Carolyn Hennessy at the Vagina Monologues, and Rachel's a good friend.
That's where I first met you, the Vagina Monologues.
Probably.
That's the first time I met you. Yeah, exactly.
And then, of course, with our friend Scott Travis.
Right, of course. Absolutely. But, you know, so we'll post this up.
Okay.
Because I just want to tell you, said, you know, as you sit there, said you put the project together. When you and I spoke about this one next in January January or February.
January.
It was.
We were
It
here.
was. Yeah, it was. Remember because it rained really bad. It
Right.
was the whole hot thing and everything
Right,
else.
right.
And we sit there and you said, I'm going to try to have this together, and the next time we see each other, I
Right.
should have it together. You stuck by. Listen to Hollywood people do stick by what they say. Well, she had it together, and it's
Right.
already hitting festivals. And we talked about this in January. So
We did.
It's so true as it is. So thank you so much for taking the time. I appreciate it.
Great. Thank you, guys.
And Lifebox, and we are out.